was Kyla Rowland's first song, and the singing cook sang it, and it became a hit, and it was their first hit. That was way back, I think, in the 70s when that started. And today, my program is all in memory of Kyla Rowland. She died this past week, January the 12th, about 3:45 in the morning. And she's with Jesus, and I'm so thankful that she's out of pain and suffering. But she has left such a legacy of songs, and I'm just going to sing you a few of those today. This is a real old one that I knew. It says that she wrote it in like 91. Oh, there's not much down here that seems very clear. We're not promised the next breath day by day, but there's something in my soul, something I can know. There's a sweeter life just beyond the grave, and I'm insured beyond the grave. I have preparations made to begin a new life after this one ends, and this royal policy was written in blood at Calvary. It was signed, sealed, and delivered by the King. And this one it sounds just like what she would be saying as we watched last night. I wasn't there when she died on Wednesday, but just seeing what I did see, it was just hard to watch. And she was just a few steps from home. And this one I think she wrote back in 91 also. From a little child, I knew that I was born to serve the Lord. And as I grew older, I trusted in His word. He has stood by me so tenderly as the years have come and gone, and I don't believe He'll fail me just a few steps from home, and I don't believe He'll fail me just a few steps from home. It's been a long, long journey, but I've never been alone. I can see the first dawning of my homecoming morning, and I don't believe He'll fail me just a few steps from home. And if you knew Kyla Rowland, she was funny, but she loved her Bible. She knew the Bible really well. But one of the funny things that I thought she did was one time she and Sister Linda Hicks were trying to get up the stairs to go to the podium, and they were having arthritis pains and everything else, and she just looks around at the audience. She goes, okay, let's see if we can make it. and just busted out laughing, that it took them so long to get out of there. And there must have been 800 people there. She didn't care. She just was who she was. And as I put out a question the other day, I said, what is your favorite song? And this is the response I got out of most people. I live each day in victory because of the one who lives in me. I found every promise he ever made. Jesus will keep. He walks by my side in desert strife, loves me and helps me when I cry. So let me sing you one more song in case I leave. I know how I made it. I made it by grace. Steps that are slower, now taken, each one by faith. Standing on Jordan's stormy shore, I'll lift my tender voice once more. I know how I made it. I made it by grace. I know there is a heaven. It has to be real. Through a heart full of hope, it is revealed. I know there are loved ones who've gone home to wait, but there's just one I want to meet at the gate. It's not my mother, not my father, it's not my sister or my brother. We have all eternity to shout and sing. Not until I've seen the Savior, I don't want to see another until I've told him what he means to me. I can't really tell you just how it's going to be, but I know there is much splendor to see. I want to see my mansion, but let me tell you once again, hallelujah, not until I've seen my friend. It's not my mother, it's not my father, it's not my sister or my brother. We have all eternity to shout and sing. Not until I've seen the Savior, I don't want to see of people behind that loved her a whole lot. Her husband, Bob. Please pray for Bob. He needs prayers. Her daughter, Allison, her son, Barry, and he sings with Barry Rowland in Deliverance. Pray for all of them. And then Glenda Wilson, who traveled with her for so long. Pray for her. And so many other people. But God will help everybody through this loss. And I'm so grateful for the songs. I say that over and over. I am so grateful that I've got the songs. And if you want to know more about Kyla Rowland, today on Facebook, it was everywhere. The Perrys must have listed, looked like 30 songs that they had recorded that she wrote. And Gold City, they recorded a bunch of her songs. But there's books, and I'd be glad to put you in touch or send a book to you. If you would want one, just put something in the comments. But this is a song that I love to use at an invitation. I heard a sweet voice, so tenderly calling, saying, arise, be safe evermore. I knew it must be, oh, the voice of my Savior, for I have not heard a voice like it before. I remember one night, it was at an old-fashioned meeting. I was praying to God to redeem my poor soul. Then I heard the sweetest voice. Oh, it was the voice of my Savior. Then I started that night to make heaven my home. I'm so glad that I heard the voice of my Savior, for I know I'm redeemed by His marvelous grace. And someday when He calls, oh, I'm going up to meet Him. And when in that city, I'll look on His face. Next, I want to sing the song that Kyla liked the best. She said this song came straight to her from the Lord. She didn't have to rewrite and change the melody or anything. She could just feel this song, and she sang it right up to the last time that she sung, One Scarred Hand, and it was recorded by Gold City. He is the fountain for a thirsty soul. He is the healer, and so much more. When my heart is broken by the world's demands, the pieces are mended with one scarred hand. Kyla taught me so much about loving other people and getting involved in their lives. And I thank God for every friend, every one of you that I have met through Kyla Rowland. She's the one that taught me who Gene Smith was, Harvey Gene Smith. And he wrote a song, and she would put it right in her books. And that song blessed me. I've heard of a land. I sing it over and over. She introduced me to Glenda, and Glenda introduced me to Ruby, and all the people that we went to Ohio with. They were just wonderful. Sister Lisa and Laurel and the Hatfields. I just enjoyed meeting all of those folks, and it was all because of Kyla. Because she loved Jesus, she wanted to share more. And so I want to close the program today with my favorite song, and I'm sure you've heard me sing it if you've ever listened to this program before. David sang the praises of the glory of Jehovah. Paul preached all is lost save knowing Christ. Little John said he's precious by leaning on his bosom. So for a moment may I humbly testify. Did I mention that I love him? How I worship and adore him. When I can see no way, he makes a way. And did I mention he's been faithful to every promise he's ever made me? I love him, that's all I want to say. And how many sermons can be preached about this Jesus? How many songs can be sung about God's Son? There are not enough words, enough notes in the music to tell the story of all my Savior has done. Did I mention that I love him? How I worship and adore him. When I can see no way, he makes a way. And did I mention he's been faithful to every promise he's ever made me? I love him, that's all I want to say. So when I get to heaven, I want to see Jesus. But I'll be looking for somewhere in that crowd, there'll be my friend Kyla Rowland. And I thank God that she has been a part of my life. So tune in again next week. Until then, may God bless you.